organization was the Deputy Chief Executive Officer for NEIP, Ms. Abigail Laryeh, stated that Tvet is considered to be among the great organizations creating opportunities for young women to improve in their living standard to become accurately mobile in order to break out of generational poverty with the support from the government and civil society organizations.
And vocational areas are best suited for men has plagued Ghana and the world at large for ages. This false impression has undermined the interests of marginalized young women, discouraging them from pursuing careers in TVET fields. The negative perception that TVET is inferior to general schooling and is male-dominated affects female participation. It isn't that most women think they cannot succeed in TVET. Fields such as construction, welding, masonry, tiling, carpentry, etc., but rather the lack of gender responsive policies to support their participation in male-dominated sectors. Girls have fewer role models to inspire their interest in these fields. TVET is considered to be among the great social equalizers, creating opportunities for young women to improve their living standards, become upwardly mobile, and break out of generational poverty. There has been promising strategies of creating TVET awareness through planned social mobilization movements that demand strong support from government and civil society organizations, and the involvement of institutions such as the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, CTVET, the National Vocational Training Institute, Ghana Chamber of Construction and Industry, Ghana TVET Service, and the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, etc., in these efforts to promote entrepreneurship amongst the youth. That is why I'm very, very excited about the 5-year collaborative initiative by WUSC to specifically invest in women institutions, in the labor market with a focus on entrepreneurship. The Invest in Her campaign is a major driver changing this President Akufo-Addo's plan to transform the technical and vocational education and training in the country.
According to the feed manager for WEE North Project Tamale, Ms. Nancy Delsey, said that women's celebration is timely with ongoing International Women's Celebration in Canada with the aim to raise 2,000 girls in vocational training in northern part of Ghana into men-dominated space.
Our aim is to have 2,000 girls trained and in industrial jobs in the north. That's the entire north. Right now we've trained girls in plumbing, in bricklaying, in tiling, in welding, in carpentry, electrical installation. So it's very exciting. I understand that in Canada right now it's Women in TVET Week. So there's a lot of excitement about that in Canada. And it's great that this event is taking place during the week of the IWD. Yeah, it's fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to hearing the pitches this morning, and congratulations, girls, for coming this far. Young women for coming this far. So yeah.
Also speaking at the event was the project coordinator for WUSC, Ms. Apia Boache, established that the aim is to make the women an entrepreneur in society in order to be able to compete by taking up the role in the male sector to create an enabling environment for themselves and the family.
Because when we look at the trajectory for Ghana over the next 5 to 10 to 15 years, we see industries like energy, like construction, like mining or the extractives, and we see so many opportunities. Why are there not enough women taking up roles in these sectors? So when we're going back to graduates from these institutions, and we know that these women are going to be self-employed, we want to elevate them to be entrepreneurs because they can establish businesses to be able to compete in these emerging sectors. We believe that if we create an enabling environment by reducing any gender-specific barriers that women face, And if we create opportunities for decent work, that women will be able to have an improved well-being and sustained livelihoods for themselves and for their families. And the winners, of course, are going to be going home with some nice startup capital to be able to invest back into their businesses. So I encourage us all to have open ears and open minds and open hearts, and encourage our young ladies as they come and get up here and pitch to you, which is not easy. Let's give them all the support that we can.
Of greater concern is how affordable these units are to the ordinary Ghanaian. That's why in our quest to promote affordable housing, Brick Safe Construction decided to go into production and construction using an affordable... It's a construction firm that molds blocks and bricks for construction purposes. It is situated at Atumaboko in the Ashanti region of Ghana.
According to the Deputy Chief Executive Officer for NEIP, Ms. Abigail Laryeh said that in accordance with government tax agenda to create 1 million jobs in the next 3 years with the aim to eradicate youth unemployment rate in Ghana with the collective effort of many stakeholders in order not to leave anyone behind.
What we had today was the Women in Tvet program, which went very well. We are very excited at the National Entrepreneurship Innovation Program. This was a long time coming, and we are very excited that it was held successfully. And we look forward to the rest of the program that will be held in the coming months. We at NEIP are excited for the Youth Start program that will be starting very soon, in which the President has tasked us to create 1 million jobs over the next 3 years. We have that in the works. We also have the PMED, which is the Presidential Empowerment for Male and Females with Entrepreneurs with Disability. We have the Presidential Business Support Program. And we have a host of programs that were own programs of ours that will be rolling out later on this year. The motive of this program is to curb the youth unemployment menace. We at NEIP were specifically created as a program for unemployment eradication. We have to do our part to make sure the youth who graduate every year who don't have jobs get something to do. So what we are doing as a government is creating an enabling environment, telling the graduates to bring ideas on board. The government has the money to fund you, so nobody's left behind. We want to make sure that if you don't get a job in the public sector, we will be able to give you something to start in the private sector. This is International Women's Week. There's no better time to come out as a woman. This is our time to strive out of our shells. This is our time to do what we think we could not do before, because the status quo has always been men do this, men do that. There's nothing like that. Whatever anybody puts their mind to, especially women, you can do it. So we're encouraging every woman, every young mother out there, don't think your time has passed. There's never a time like now. Please come to us at NEIP. Please join this government in eradicating youth unemployment and unemployment in general. And just know that the government is there for you. We're here to support you.
Speaking in an interview with Nation One TV was the winner for Women in TV 2022, Ms. Elizabeth Antwi, expressed her gratitude to all the stakeholders and general public for their support, and therefore encourage all women to be courageous in capacity building, most especially in the male-dominated space, in order to break the bias.
Antwi, and for me being a winner, I'm very happy, excited, and very amazing. It's amazing to me. Yes, so I would like to advise young women and girls out there that there is no limit on what you can do. If you feel like doing something that is in a male-dominated, you shouldn't feel hesitated. It's a good one. So in the near future, let's plan. I'm urging everybody that we will all come in the field of men work, and then we learn things that we can do to change our community. So in the next future, I'm hoping all the girls will be involving in themselves in mix and a fabricator. So I do underground tank welding for storage, fuels, for storing of fuels and all kinds of storage things. It can be safe. So what we do different is that we work in a very professional environment, unlike the roadside vendors. And we also, with precision quality work, yes, with excellent finishing. Our finishing are very superb. So we also do follow up on clients, previous clients that we work with.
It's gone to Elizabeth Antwi.
In an interview with Nation One TV, was the Chief Executive Officer for Emily's Electricals, Ms. Millicent Heshun, said that a prize will serve as a message to also empower the fellow women in order to realize the benefit of Tvet with a goal to collectively eradicate unemployment in Ghana.
Happy me having this money. I'm going to go down to Tapanade and help my other colleagues who has at least completed school and have no work going. I would have to encourage them so that they also come to TVET work so that we all promote self-employment.
An ethical trade partner of choice, and also